Lemon Juice McGee here, and with 2014 about to wrap up, one of the biggest superhero-based storylines was Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's 0 year in their Batman series. Today's toy review is taking a look at the Batman and Commissioner Gordon in their 0 year looks. Batman 0 year took place most of 2014 in the DC Comics. And the first part, Secret City, you can find in Volume 4 of the DC Universe, features Batman, boom, as the way he looks in this new action figure, hence the purple gloves. The figure itself mimics the articulation and look, for the most part, of the previous Batman release, which is one of DC's best Batman figures ever. Just so happens to be based on the art of Batman artist Greg Capullo. Lots of articulation, ball joint head, swivel hinge shoulders, swivel biceps, swivel elbows, swivel wrists, ab crunch, waist swivel, sort of swivel hinged hips. They're a little bit hindered from his belt, it seems like. But he's got swivel thighs, double hinge knees, swivel boot tops, and swivel hinge ankles. In comparison, Commissioner Gordon can't do jack shit. Ball joint head, arm swivel, bicep swivel, elbows hinge, ball joint wrists, waist swivel, sort of hip swivel, hinge knees, and ball joint ankles. Basically, he's got a I can stand here and be a cop pose. And Batman has a I'm gonna take care of all the crime, so your job is easy and you get paid for doing nothing pose. So, good stuff. As far as accessories, Batman comes with an extra hand. Simply pop this one on. Right here like this. I say simply, sort of simply. There we go. You notice he has a holster. As we all know, Batman doesn't like guns. This isn't a gun. This is a grapple gun. So he can get by with that. Let's say slide it into his hand. Sort of. All these joints are tight right now. It's kind of cold in here. Any bit of warmth, these things are gonna move a lot easier. But he can pose with the grapple gun really well. Not much problems. You pretty much do whatever you want with the guy. Once again, another great Batman figure. Some things about the sculpt, you'll notice he's got the ribbed part of his uniform down the arms and legs, the purple gloves as mentioned before, and you'll notice the ears kind of stick out to the side. They aren't straight up and down. And I think that's more of an homage to just the original look that he had when he premiered back in the day in the original DC universe. He also comes with a couple of batarangs that he can hold if you can shove them between his fingers together. These batarangs are basically one of those accessories that DC puts out that you can just plan on losing. You can just throw these like this. You'll never find them again. They're gone. Who cares? Grapple gun, extra hand, that's really his accessories. Gordon, the glasses don't come off, but the glasses are added to the sculpt, look great. But he does come with a pistol and a handy dandy walkie-talkie for saying things like, oh, Batman cleaned up all the crime and we didn't do anything. Or, what? The Joker escaped again? Fuck. Basically things like that. Size comparison wise, these match up to the other figures in the Capullo designer series line. Batman's basically the same height as Gordon. That's the thing, they're all kind of the same height other than like say the Thrasher suit. Of course the Red Hood was taller because of his giant helmet, but most of the regular human characters are gonna be the same size. As you can see, here's Batgirl, a little smaller, as she should be. But I didn't review her because she doesn't fit in the whole 0 year look. In current time, Gordon is gray haired, so it'd almost be like Barbara is from the past meeting her dad and he'd be like, well, look at you. You look pretty good. And she'd be like, don't be gross, Dad. And he'd be like, what? Your suit's tight. She's like, hey, you want to vomit? It's a whole thing. Couple of good figures. You can find them now at comic shops. They average $24.95 a piece, unless they jack it up in some type of evil way, in which case, I don't know, fuss at them about it. That's what Batman would do. They're available now, and yeah, there you go.